In addition to the quick create form commands, Access 2007 has a form wizard you can use to help create a more customized form. As you were using the quick create form commands, you probably noticed that Access did all of the work for you, but you were not presented with any options as far as how you'd like to see the form created. The form wizard allows you more customization. What I'd like you to do is scroll up to the tables area, select Table Employees, click Create, click the More Forms button in the Forms group, and then select the first option. This is the Form Wizard. If you click that, this opens the Form Wizard dialog box, and this is the first page. This has a Tables and Queries combo box, and if I select this, you'll see that tables are listed at the top in alphabetical order, followed by all the queries. This form wizard needs to know, where would you like to get the data? Would you like a query or would you like a table? And because I highlighted Table Employees in the navigation pane, by default, that's what the form wizard started with. Beneath that, you see Available Fields. Now Access needs to know, what fields in that table would you like to see on this form? What I'd like you to do is single-click on Employee Number, and then click this right arrow. This will bring this field over into the Selected Fields list, and you'll notice it's disappeared on this side. If you change your mind and want to bring that one back, make sure it's highlighted on the right side, and then click the left arrow button. That will bring it back to the Available Fields list. If you want to bring over all the fields, click this double right arrow, and that will bring over all the fields into the Selected Fields box. Click this one to bring them all back now. And we're just going to use this form wizard to display 3 fields. Instead of creating a form to display all the fields, I'd like to display employee number, last name, and first name. You noticed I double-clicked on those. That does the same as single-clicking and clicking this right arrow to bring it over. Click Next and let's go to the next page of the form wizard. On this page, Access needs to know what layout would you like for your form, and you have 4 choices. And if I click, notice that the graphic changes to display what type of form it's going to look like. Let's leave it on the first option and then select Next. This goes to the next page. On here, you can choose a style. There are 25 different form styles in Access 2007. Let me scroll up to the top. If I click on the first one, notice the graphic on the left side shows you how the form will look when it's completed. I'm going to click the down arrow and you can get a quick look at each of these styles. These are all brand new styles in Access 2007. You have many choices in terms of your own personal preference as far as the form will look when it's completed. What I'd like you to do is select the Windows Vista one. That's the last one in this list. Click the Next button, and the last page of the form wizard needs to know what title would you like to give this form. Actually, what that is the name of the form that Access will use when it saves it. This is the name that will appear in the navigation pane. And right now, it's defaulted to the name of the data table. I'm going to move to the front by pressing the Home key. Press Delete 3 times to get rid of the TBL letters. I'm going to press the N key to move to the N, and I'm going to type Wizard. This will help me find it later in the navigation pane. The bottom half, you see 2 options. Open the form to view or enter information, or modify the form's design. If you leave it on the default, open the form to view or enter information, Access will immediately create the form and open it in Form View for you. If you select the second option, again, Access will create the form, but it opens it in Design View where you can make additional changes. Let's leave it on the first option and click Finish and see what happens. In just a few seconds, Access created a new form for just the 3 fields that we defined in the form wizard. So here, we've created a form with the help of the form wizard and only brought over 3 fields that we want to work with. Let's go ahead and close this. And you'll notice Access did not prompt us to save the form. The reason for that is when it finished creating the form, it actually saved it to your database. Slide down the navigation pane and you'll see it now listed in the Forms area. Oh, it looks like I scrolled a little too far in the navigation pane, so I'm going to click back here and scroll back up, and it's the first one here. I'd like you to go ahead and delete this because we were just playing with this form. So right-click on it, select Delete, and let's get rid of this form. The Form Wizard can help you get a jump start on creating a new form. You're limited by its selections, but it could definitely cut down your development time if you need to create some forms.